Come to church as you are. I decided to entitle this is because some people around the world, especially Christians, are so broken and they feel so unqualified that they think that they are so unworthy to be considered as Christians. And let me break it down into this. The church is not for righteous people. The church is not for perfect people. The church is not for sinners people. I'm sinful. I disobeyed God and I need Him all the time. I came to church to allow God to heal me from what I have been going through in my life. And if you are feeling like this, let me just tell you, the church is a hospital for sinners. We really need to use this place to be able to reach out. Like Jesus, what He did in the Bible, He showed mercy and compassion, which I will explain later on. Let me just tell you this. Some Christians think that they don't deserve to be in a holy place because of what they have done, and they don't deserve to be part of the church membership just because they did something where it is against God. And let me just tell you this. Yes, it is sinful of what they have done, but we should not judge because some Christians are at the beginning of their spiritual life. They are coming out of their lukewarmness and they need the time. And some people out there that are so broken, they have committed so many mistakes in their life. And I would like to tell you this. If you smoked cigarettes yesterday and if you are struggling to quit, come to church. If you got drunk yesterday and partied, come to church anyway. If you are a drug addict and struggling to quit, come to church anyway. A church is not a place for healed people. A church is a place for people who really needs Christ. And we should have a church designed to be able to reach out, show the love and compassion to other people. And there have been great examples where people have come to church as they were and then transformed by God. This is why we have to support those people who really need help instead of condemning, because Jesus did not come to condemn but to save people. And this is really the case of Jesus coming down to preach the whole nation, to preach the gospel. And John chapter 3 verse 16 is a very popular verse. For God so loved the world and gave His only begotten Son. Whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3 verse 17, which I just mentioned. For God did not send His Son to condemn the world, but to save the world through Him. And this is what Jesus has done on this earth. And if you're feeling like this, come to church anyway. Everyone has a complicated past. Even Moses murdered an Egyptian. Even when David had the affair with other wives. Even when Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Even when Saul persecuted Christians. And the list goes on. You name it. God calls the unqualified to come to Him, because He is ready to heal you out, no matter if you have spent 8 years in prison, no matter if you had a tattoo, and no matter what, if you have been smoking or practicing drinking and you feel that you are so broke, but God is convicting you to come to Jesus and to find a holy place. Come to church because the church is ready to help you and God is ready to heal you. We don't have to get everything right to be qualified to go to church. God even called the unqualified to come to His holy place, to come to Him and to use them. God even used them for their ministry. And don't be ashamed of what sins you have committed. in the past. His grace is always sufficient to us, and this is why His grace is omnipresent. God's love is not conditional. God's love is unconditional. When the woman was caught in adultery, found in John chapter 8, verse 1 to 11, the religious leaders want to condemn the woman who had committed adultery, and then Jesus decided not to condemn but to offer forgiveness to the woman. And this just really shows that when we do fall, Jesus is always going to show mercy and compassion to those who have fell away. Because people really in this world likes to condemn other people because what they have done. And I made that a mistake as well. Instead of condemnation, Jesus shows mercy instead of judgment. And He welcomes sinners and offers forgiveness. And when He said to the woman, "Go and sin no more," according to John chapter 8, verse 11. So the church is a place of mercy. If you have sinned and if you feel that you really need God in your life, this church is for you. This is a place where you can get to know God and to start your relationship with God. Come to church as you are. If you had a tattoo, if you had a criminal record, if you got drunk yesterday, and if you feel like everything has come against you, no matter what you have done, come to church anyway. It's a piece of healing, and God is ready to forgive you, no matter what you have done. And there are people out there that are not living a Christian life, but we have to pray for them to be able to allow God to expose the light to them in the darkness and to come closer to God, because we serve God not out of obligations but because we choose to love Him. God's grace abounds, and He will help you whatever you are struggling. And for me, myself, I'm still a sinner. I have never ever met a Christian who has not sinned in their life. Even after I got baptized, I still fall away. I made more mistakes after I got baptized. But what is important is to understand that God loves us. So He does not want to condemn us, but to allow us to make a great decision to follow God all the time. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do like and subscribe. Also as well, please follow my socials on Instagram, as I will post a lot on that platform as well. And please pray for me so I will make more Christian videos, and hopefully that this video will help you no matter where you are or where you have come from, or if you haven't been to church for so long. God's holy place is present, and He will welcome you back into the holy place. If you are going to church for the first time, God is welcoming you into His place, and this is a sanctuary where God is calling you at, because He wants us to be forgiven, to be healed. And this is why the church is a hospital for sinners. I myself go to a Seventh-day Adventist church, which I have been there for whole of my life, and I recommend you go to this church because they will offer you the light of the truth, a way to salvation. And whatever church that you are in, let God continue to use you for whatever you are doing in your church and outside in your community. And I'll have to say thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoy, and may God bless you as always.